Hey, what's going on? It's Adam here, and today we are talking about Texas versus California and why I'm moving out. But before we dive into that, this episode is brought to you by Dream Factory Co. If you are a service-based business looking for a team to have your funnels built and your ad and traffic run, then go ahead and head over to dreamfactoryco.com for a free demo. So, Texas versus California, why we're moving out. This has probably been one of the most toughest decisions for our family. And the main reason why, which I'll get into in a minute, is it just no longer makes sense. And this is a very emotional decision for our family, as you can imagine, because our family is based here. This is home for us. We have, of course, amazing weather, the ocean, a lot of great memories here. But the reality is our family is growing and our company is growing, and we have to be able to make smarter decisions. So what is the first smart decision? Well, one is the housing market. I mean, the price of real estate in California has gone up so high in this market that it just doesn't feel good anymore buying a home here. I want to actually share my screen and I want to show you what I'm talking about. If you look at here, just the average price of homes in the city that we're in, you know, look what you get here for $840,000. You get a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet. And to be honest, I mean, it's not really that nice. I mean, I don't want to invest $840,000 for. I mean, would you invest $840,000 for this house, right? And I'm not just being biased. Look at the next house, $779,000 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath.
Wow. 2,000
square feet. We already have a 7-month-old. We got another baby on the way. This just does not make sense. It's not modern. It's not nice. There's hardly any yard. It's not even in a decent neighborhood. I mean, this is not impressive, right? So, and plus I mentioned the opportunity for equity is probably not there right now. So let's go ahead and head over to Texas, and we're looking in San Antonio, which is about an hour outside of Austin. Of course, there's Dallas and Houston, these other major cities, but this is what I'm talking about for $775,000.
Oh my God!
4-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,000 square feet, and just take a look at the fixtures, look at the flooring, the lighting. Of course, you can always remodel a home, but this comes ready to go, right? This comes ready to go. So where would you, what kind of house do you think is worth the $800,000, right? And you get yard and space, and you know, these are the important things to us as we're growing in a family, plus equity. I mean, there's more opportunity for that, right? But I'm not done. That's just the housing market, okay? The other thing that we have to take a look at here is the opportunity cost, right? So one of the things that I'm really big into is investing, and capital gains is a very, you know, it's an expense here in California. I don't know if you know this or not, but capital gains tax is 13%. In fact, I want to show you this website here. I want to take you to California. It's the #1 capital gains tax state in the entire United States. We have a 13.3% capital gains tax. That means if you buy real estate and sell it, that profit is considered capital gains. Also, if you trade or buy any stocks or bonds or mutual funds, the profit you make are known as capital gains. Those get taxed 13%. But if we scroll down to Texas, if you can look here, we have a capital gains tax of 0%. Hey, that's pretty awesome. So I was talking to our accountant, and he said, Adam, he said, if you guys move to Texas this year alone, you would just save $40,000 just off of capital gains from this year alone. So I started to think, what could I do with $40,000 rather than pay Uncle Sam? Well, I can give more away to a cause that matters to us. I can maybe get a fun Sprinter van, which is something I've been wanting for some time now. I can get a country club membership because I love to play golf. Heck, I'd rather do anything with that money than give it to Uncle Sam when I don't have to, just by making a simple move. The other thing is there's 0 state taxes on income in Texas. So think about the longevity of that, right? So that is the capital gains and state tax benefit by being in Texas. Yes, property taxes are higher by about 1.25%. They are a little bit more in Texas, but overall savings, there's no comparison. Now, with the actual with real estate opportunity, right? To invest in real estate, flip properties, or invest in multi-unit family. To do that in California is not easy to do when you're, up and coming like my wife and I, right? We run a company, we have a staff of 25, we're doing well, but to do that in California and really be successful at it, the opportunity is just not there the way it is in Texas right now, where we can buy multi-units and multiple single family homes, flip those, even develop properties and be able to create more cash flow that way. So the real estate opportunities in Texas is a lot stronger, in my opinion, than what's available in California. Not to mention, because we run a company, the cost of labor, it's actually about $7.50 minimum wage in Texas, where in California, you're looking at about a $13 to $14 minimum wage, depending on how many employees that you have. Over 25 employees, the minimum wage goes up to $14 an hour. That's almost twice as much. So let's say that you are getting into the real estate game and you want to hire people to do work on the house. Well, you're going to be paying twice as much for the labor. You're going to be paying 2 to 3 times more for the land, and it's going to cost you a lot more to do that in California than it would cost you in Texas. So the opportunity cost right now, not to mention that just the real estate market in general is so high in California. So not just from a capital gains perspective, from a quality of life for what you get for your dollar, it goes so much further from employees to growth. Yes, we will be missing perfect weather because California gets about 330 to 340 days of sunshine a year. We are trading that for only 300 days of sunshine living in San Antonio, which is still pretty good. So we do have to deal with another 30 days of rain. And yes, it does get a little bit hotter and a little bit colder. But the reality is that I'm okay with that with all the other benefits. I think they cover that. We won't have the ocean anymore being in San Antonio. That is true. But the reality is we have beautiful lakes that are in the area that we can go to. And I love lakes. I'm a lake guy anyways. So we are missing family. We are missing friends. This is a tough decision, but ultimately it is a better decision for where we are as a company. It is a better decision financially for the long haul, especially with what's going on in California with wealth tax. The state is also trying to make contractors employees through all of these different bills. They're just creating a lot of different laws that even make it hard to leave. And the reality is we want to be able to also escape that political agenda that's happening right now and move to a place that creates a little bit more freedom for us, less liability for the places that we are going to. So for California versus Texas, we are choosing Texas. We have a trip coming up here in April to look at houses. We're looking to make a decision soon, and so we'll keep you updated on our journey, but that's why we are choosing Texas. So if you are from Texas area, send us love, send us wishes, tell us where to go, tell us what restaurants to eat at, tell us cool things to see, because I've only been there a handful of times. I've loved it every time, but I want to be able to, have a nice welcome coming into the state. Hopefully you welcome with open arms. I know that some of you Texans are already getting a little frustrated with Californians, but we're excited to call that our new home coming up shortly. And so that is why we are moving to the Longhorn State. So I will see you guys out there soon. I love your comments below to let me know if you think I'm crazy for leaving California or whether you think it's a smart move. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.